Become a shaper of reality. There are two basic versions of how history happens. There is the idea that things are jamming along and then some guy or group of guys have an idea. And then everybody says, hey, that's a great idea. Let's do that. This feels good from an ego standpoint. If those dudes from history can shape things with their ideas, maybe we can too. But the more you study history, the more you find out that history is not a bunch of dudes coming up with fantastic ideas. History is a never-ending sequence of unexpected and random events. It's also a very common idea that the winners write the history books. What does this mean? A bunch of people happen to be in charge. A whole bunch of good things happen unexpectedly. And those dudes in charge take credit for it even though they don't even know what really happened. And because nobody else really knows what happened and we love the idea of living under a strong and competent leader, we believe them. It would be terrifying to believe our fearless leaders don't have any clue what's happening. This would mean that we are in charge of our own destinies. For most people, this would be terrifying. Most people would very much like to be told what to do by a competent leader. This is our nature. But from an objective view of history, it's not so much their decisions that make the leaders. It's how they interpret and respond to all the never-ending unexpected events. They don't shape the events themselves, but they understand them and if they can, leverage them. Or at the very least, just allow them to unfold and take credit for them. From a leadership standpoint, this is pretty much all they can do. But from an individual standpoint, you have a lot more power. You can not only interpret the never-ending unfolding of reality, but you can decide what it means. And since most people take things as they come, you will be perceived as a natural leader. Even better is if you have a direction for your life, something most people don't have. So when you use the never-ending flow of reality, the natural unfolding of history in real time, as the raw materials for your ambition, people will be amazed. Most people have a very simple, very ancient response system to any unexpected events. The response, what does this mean and what should I do? When you define the meaning and define the response, you will be a god among men. Somebody most people have never experienced before, giving you more power over your life and the lives of others. To learn more, visit mindpersuasion.com/3x3.